So day one of the Arnold Strongman Classic, a very sad day in the world of strength.
Yeah.
Like,
no record.
No record. We were building up for this for weeks and months really at this stage.
Yeah.
And no record. And
we truly believed. I believed.
Everybody believed. I was just waiting for the thing for Rogue to come out and said new record, you know, like release on Instagram or something. But
and to be fair, it wasn't even close.
No, that is the sad thing about it. That is probably the saddest moment of it all. Now, I
think we all realize that I don't think that even Thor can do it without the suit.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, and then Thor mentioned in one of his videos that he doesn't think that the suit gives him that much. And I think I would beg to differ. I think it does. I think it really does.
For a lot of guys it does. And I think Thor...
Yeah, he's not exception.
Yeah, Thor probably thought he was an exception. Now, Trey Mitchell, I think, says himself that he doesn't like the suit. I think that's more him not feeling comfortable in it, whatever maybe.
I never felt comfortable in the suit as well. But it's so, restrictive. Like, it's insane. I never liked it.
But that's... Look, each their own, but Thor...
That's why I'm a shit deadlifter.
Yeah. What was your best deadlift? 400?
420.
Shit.
Yeah, not great.
So other than that, Thor did very well. Probably did better than what we were expecting in the show. Like at this stage, he's third place.
Yeah.
Even after the overhead medley event.
Yeah, he's doing well. In his overhead, you can see he's not as bad as it was last year.
No.
Last year, he couldn't even press the stone.
Everyone else didn't perform as probably best as everyone would have thought.
No, but last year, like the stone thing was like a bit of a disaster. So many guys failed it. Well, like it's kind of ruined the whole pressing event, like, you know. So this year, at least, like we saw a better performance, if you ask me, you know, from Thor at least. So, and Thor is like, that's how long it takes actually it seems like to get back after the severe injuries.
April 22, was it? April 23, sorry. April 2023 is when he did when he got the pec tear.
Yeah.
So
only
nearly 2 years.
2 years, yeah. But it kind of makes sense. I remember me and the Big Z in a day we're discussing like how long does it take to get back to your kind of like some sort of normality after the injuries. And he was talking about his leg injury that he sustained, and it was bothering him for like almost 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it was always there. It says only after 4 years it kind of like went away. But the dude was able to have these 4 years because he had such a long career, you know. But he says that's pretty much the case. The same with me, even with my shoulder. Like I said, it's still not 100%. No.
But look, Thor, even though he's performed well, he's not top of the board after day one.
No.
So I think it's the usual suspect, Mitchell Hooper.
Yeah. Even Mitchell Hooper.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday.
Yes. So I think we're starting to see a bit of like these cracks in his armor.
There's chinks in the armor
there. These cracks appearing. Like the log clean wasn't great at all.
Very bad.
Yeah, he dropped the frame, which like it's still in the lead, still impressive, still winning. You know, most likely he'll win the whole show. But I don't know.
Didn't look comfortable with the stone.
No,
when he was pressing it.
No, he wasn't. And that clean as well. And I'll go on a limb. I'll say this. I think the clean and everything else that's happening with him at this point, I think it's to do with his technique when it comes to jerking the weight of his split jerk. Yeah, I think it's to do with that. I think after keep doing that over and over again, you develop kind of the imbalances in your pelvis. And after a while, it starts kind of like catching up with you and giving you issues. Yeah. I truly believe it's that's the case, you know, because even with you can see with his clean, he stepped forward, like, you know, it was everything just seems very uncomfortable when it comes to like if he tried to keep his legs straight. And then I saw in one of the videos he had a strap, I believe, on his left knee as well. So it's, you know, from
patella tendon.
Yeah, patella tendon. I think it's to do with that because he's so good at this movement, but
I think he's gone uncomfortable on the log, or something is going astray out of him because he doesn't look as confident as he usually did. Now, you think of it, Mitchell Hooper's in the sport, what, 3 years at this stage? Like
4
years. So like not that long at all.
No.
But I mean in regards that when he started, you remember the situation with the log? Big Z even said a nice incline bench.
Yep.
I noticed yesterday as well, he's kind of gone back to the old technique when he was pressing, because he got to a stage where he was just pressing straight up, great technique. Now he's kind of doing the leaning back again.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to get the head through, but this is what I'm trying to think is like it's terrible to say, but is Mitchell kind of human again? Like, you know,
that's the thing. We all humans. You can have, apart from Big Z, of course, you can have up to I think 5 good years if you're really lucky, and after that you kind of like stagnate and maybe start to decline a little bit. I think it's with Thor, it's the case where like he peaked, he had like unbelievable couple of years as well, and then he went into that boxing thing, which kind of like, you know, didn't do any favors.
It was trying to get into that world, I suppose. But
so he tried it, it didn't work, and in the way of getting paid, and I think he tried to even get the fight with Tyson Fury, which was kind of like
not going to happen.
They kind of thought about it, and it was publicly thrown into the media and say what's the feedback, you know, and I think it wasn't great. So Thor is like missed out on these years, you know, and he could have won probably a couple of more titles if you ask me, because he was so dominant. And now with him like being back and the age,
36,
it's becoming an issue. So I don't know where he goes from there. But when it comes to Mitch Hooper, like I said, still young, but he was so dominant for these 3 years. It's insane.
Yeah, but look, even with Mitch with his deadlift, like his deadlift is after coming on serious amount even from last year. Maybe it could have been a thing he was focusing on the deadlift, but
and Mitch Hooper, like I saw one guy saying, "Oh, look, did you see Mitch Hooper's deadlift?" I was like, "Yeah, I saw it. It was good deadlift." But I don't know. Did he try to say that he could have pulled 501?
No, not a hope.
No,
not close. No,
I don't think that he would have been I don't know. Maybe he would have done a better job than Thor did, if you ask me. Maybe getting off the ground a little bit more than Thor, maybe. But locking that stuff out,
never.
No way. No. All of them, now after seeing this, I think you need a suit.
Yeah, it's a big shock for a lot of people. Because like, if Thor had done it 501, no, the likelihood of anyone else doing it raw, it's lesser, because Thor's just, like, he biologically, everything goes for him.
So big. He's so big. Like, he
makes the bar look small.
Yeah, he was 500, 205 probably?
Easy.
He was 205 on a day. Like, he was massive.
So we had Mitchell Hooper, Hafthor Bjornsson, the third guy. Well, he's in second place, but to round out the top 3, you have Lucas Hatton. Lucas has had a phenomenal first day, like unprecedented first day. Like, I know against the same thing, he hasn't topped it. Like, he's not in first place, but I mean, Lucas Hatton didn't win the deadlift. Obviously, 420 kilos, kind of down to the lower side of the pack. But when it came to the overhead, like 3 reps of 195 kilo log, easy. 3 reps. Just, I'd say if you had a bit more time, you could have went for a few more.
You could have went for 4, yeah.
Then you have the timber carry. Again, did very well.
I think it was surprising.
Yeah.
I really thought that event will hurt him.
You thought he was going to drop it. You remember
I thought. Yeah, I was like, the way he stood, but like, it seems like it's not a weakness for him at all. So he made a lot of good points in that event, you know, because I somehow I thought that's one of the events that will hurt him. And it didn't, and I actually benefited in a big way.
He's same as Austin Andrade, so I think Austin Andrade did very well. Same thing, the deadlift. He did a rep on the log. I don't know, I think time really got to him on the log. I think he tried it twice, failed the second time. But then when it came to the timber carry, same thing. I think they were going to go distance and stuff like this.
Oh, he dropped it, he dragged it at the end.
And then it went to time.
Yeah, and then it went to time.
It was a bit strange trying to see it. But again, Austin was only 3 points off third place. To go to, like, same thing, Evan Singleton's 5th place.
Yeah.
Like, the guys' top 5 are a bit different than I thought they would be, considering where Tom Stoltman is. Like, Tom Stoltman's third last.
I don't think that the guys, like, especially when it comes to deadlift, we thought, like, we'll see a better result from Trey Mitchell, for Andrade as well, but we didn't.
But even when you see Thor, 465, he did a 470 in training. Very easy 470 in training. And it's the same bar. Now, the weights are obviously different.
Yeah, and the same setup,
470 kilos he did in training, and it didn't. No, obviously it was hard, like 470 kilos, but it wasn't like hitching and bending and all this kind of stuff. Like, so
so I just still surprised that Trey Mitchell
Got 470 in Giants Alive.
Yeah, like, you know, like I thought they're gonna be rested. They're gonna come in with with better results in the deadlift, and we were completely off. Like completely off. Like,
and not even close. Like, that's the thing.
yeah. I'm just a bit like I don't know what happened. It's just because they overtrained, or they just focused on other events, and it's just I don't know. But like I thought there will be a bit more of more guys who will pull 450 plus.
It's like every competition. You have the upper tree and you have the bottom tree.
Yeah.
Now when it comes to the bottom tree, we have for this year the usual suspect from last year, Maxim Boudreau. So Maxime last year, Thor's lat.
Mm-hmm. Tori's lat.
Whatever it may be.
We messed up that
We messed up that day.
We missed that.
Yeah.
Just so fast.
But he managed to compete 2 weeks later at Arnold in the
Yeah,
UK.
he did very well.
Yeah, and then
which is
this-
strange.
This year around, he got no lift on the deadlift.
Yeah, it's strange. It's like he can't even deadlift like opener.
Yeah. Which
It's
from Max, like Mateusz, very bad deadlift.
yeah, but still.
Yeah, but he struggles as well. at the
Yeah, he
start.
goes to at least 380, like I think 400.
No, I wouldn't say he didn't get 400.
He did. Yeah. Remember that year when the strap snapped? I
Oh,
think it was
yes,
like
yes.
400 just. But he can get to that. So 400 is already kind of gives you a little bit of points, you know.
Yeah.
But in this case, he couldn't even get the opener, which is like it's frustrating to say the least, you know,
And then-
for him.
Yeah, the overhead medley. Then
Yeah.
as well. Dumbbell. He's messing around with the dumbbell.
His shoulders are good. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened there.
His log is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, but so 45 seconds it took him for the dumbbell. When it got to the stone, like 3 times he attempted the stone. Eventually, it just rolled across the stage. It was
Yeah,
like,
and he looked big. Maybe like all that. I'm guessing he's. I don't think that I ever seen him that big.
no.
He probably gained more weight and straight away suffered his mobility and stuff.
Could
like
be the
that.
case.
Sometimes you can't be too big.
You've
Not
said
in,
this multiple-
not in Thor's case.
Yeah.
But
other situations, yeah.
some guys they can be too big and it actually backfires and they go a bit backwards, you know. So could be the case. And then
He went to the timber carry.
fast.
Yeah, very fast, but it looks like he's after doing something to himself because I think he's after withdrawing from the rest of the competition.
Yeah.
So
We're speculating that he tore the biceps.
we're speculating he tore the bicep
Yeah.
because he didn't look very happy leaving the timber carry.
No.
Like, not happy at all.
Maybe he already posted somewhere on social media what happened,
Yeah.
but
At
from
this
what
early
we
morning.
saw,
Yeah.
from what we saw, I think he just tore the biceps and he fell dramatically. No, the other guy
Tom Stoltman.
who's having a bad competition.
Wow. What is going on with Tom?
I don't know what's going on with Tom.
Like, Tom, like 391 kilos.
I had him in second place.
I know you had him
and
in
I
second
messed
place.
up. I thought he did that 420 for 2 reps
Yeah.
prep. That's not the
That's
case.
a couple of years ago.
That was a couple of years ago, and he's not doing well
Yeah.
in that event at
Like,
all.
Very, like, 391 for the deadlift, so very low on the points there. He got 3 points when it came to the overhead medley. So he got the stone, the dumbbell, and just the lighter log, so 1 point for that.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the timber carry, like, what, a couple of meters down the course, 3 or 4 meters maybe.
Like he wasn't,
He doesn't look, and even when he was leaving, like when he's coming into the event, he doesn't like look hyped or anything. And when he's leaving, his same thing, head is down.
Yeah.
It's like he's just floating through it.
Yeah.
And it's terrible to say because like Tom, he's the current world's strongest man. Like,
But it's
3-time world.
last year
strongest
he did so well. I think
Yeah.
he was top 3 last year, wasn't he? In Arnold Classic. And this year he's like completely off, if
man.
you
Yeah,
ask me.
it's
you
very
know?
strange because like you don't expect it. Like,
But today maybe he can pick up a couple of points, but it wouldn't matter. I don't think that he will be able even to crack top 5 at
no,
this game,
with the way the point situation is now. I
yeah,
don't think so.
because Singleton looks good, Andrade looks good. I don't know.
Hatton,
Yeah, Lucas
Trey
Hatton. They I think Lucas Hatton, Thor, and Trey Mitchell potentially going to be
That's top three, yeah.
top 3. You know, Trey Mitchell. There's no more grip events.
The
He
big
can
jerk
pick
is
up.
a big
Yeah,
thing for him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
shoulder strength is unbelievable.
Yeah. He's insanely good.
Yeah.
Insanely. That
So-
his log was like
Yeah, I never seen a log as
yeah,
easy.
crazy. You
Yeah.
know, just 0 leg drive, just boom, like like nothing. So when it comes to shoulders, he's very good.
Yeah,
So Tom, I don't know.
yeah. At the moment,
Maybe he's getting ready, more focusing on.
world's strongest
Yeah.
man. But look, at the moment, I think it's very hard. Like you're saying, I think the top 3 will probably stay the top 3 more than likely. But when it comes to the end of the show, I think you can nearly say Mitchell Hooper is going to
Again,
take it.
third time in
But,
a row.
But
Very
Tom
good.
Stoltman, I think he's not on the podium at all this year.
No.
It's near impossible, I think, at this
Yeah.
stage. So look, it's very unfortunate, but that's just the way it is at the moment.
Yeah.
Show is looking very good. Like, I think it's a very good looking show at the
Yeah.
moment. Some of the guys peaked very well, prepped very well. Other guys you can see
Mhm.
not their finest competition. But look, let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Like I was saying, always make sure to like the video if you like this style of content. Comment down below. Like, let us know your opinion on the events, on the athletes, what you think is going on, who do you think is going to win, or your predictions. Are they looking like what you thought they'd look? Either way, like always, make sure to comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you are subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers, and we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.